I wipe out my trading account thrice. Hi guys, welcome to my trading vlog. So if you watch my first video, I would like to say thank you for watching. I believe it is rubbish. I was gone for a couple of weeks since I am doing my homework on how I'm going to deliver an awesome content. I also want to share to you guys the reason behind why I posted the first video.
As a trader, it's very essential, and that is a part of our discipline.
It is not 100% likable, I admit that. I posted it because simply I believe in progress, not perfection.
Hey, progress, not perfection.
There are times that we want things to be perfect. We end up procrastinating and overthinking. It's like when we are trading, when fear and greed took over, we always decide to be right all the time. I agree that we have to be competent in the things that we do, especially in trading. As a professional trader, we have to understand that it's all about trusting the process and looking on the bigger picture.
Perfection can often get in the way of productivity. So my rule is never let perfection get in the way of good enough.
I remember when I was just starting out in our local stock market, I was so naive in every execution that I do, and I felt like I already know what I need to know. Trade every stock that I think that is fundamentally sound. Tripled my account. So just like any newbie who entered in a bull market, the market took everything I have gained, and it was a boom and bust experience for me. And to cut the long story short, I wiped out my trading account thrice. When I opened my fourth account, that is the time that I imposed discipline. I think there are more worst cases than mine and achieved greater success. I also think we should look failure as the best reference, because there are tons of books and materials out there you can search over the internet, but the lessons we personally experience give us the best value, where it will be instilled in us for the rest of our lives. Now I just want to share to you guys my trade earlier.
What's going on, guys? So this is our QLC BTC trade, and we are expecting for a trend continuation. And as we can see that we have a good moving average that acts as a support, and if we're going to draw a horizontal line over this range, we can see that it is a really strong breakout. The moment we entered here, the price got weak out, but it's fine. We are not going to exit this trade until our stop loss was hit. Beyond this point is our stop loss. So if the price start to have a breakdown, it means the price action and the movement is already invalid. Now let's put our stop loss and stop limit, put our stop limit price and 100%.
A few moments later.
Beyond this point, as we can see that after breaking out this range, price is trying to go back to our current range. And this time what we're going to do is we're going to move our stop loss and put it on our break-even point, because simply since price already moved above and it seems that it's going to fail and we're going to have a breakdown, we want to protect our break-even point. Right now, it seems that buyers are having a hard time pushing the price higher. We'll see who will win this tug of war between buyers and sellers. It seems that our moving average is starting to get broken, and will it hit our stop loss? We'll see. And it did. Now let's check if our stop loss was really hit.
Game over.
Continue.
You might be thinking that my setup is very prone to whipsaw and fake outs. In my case, I have fully understand the disadvantage of my strategy.
I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but blinding.
And now we're back. This is my next pick, TNT BTC. So what I'm going to do right now is I will just use my strategy earlier. Now let's buy on this breakout. 100%. So right now we already have a position in this area, and let's see where this price is going. Let's measure that risk. We are willing to risk a 6%, 0.25% from our current position, and we are going to put our stop loss over here. So just in case if the price is already, just in case if the price fall down below this area, it means that this price action is already invalid. The reason why I love day trading it is simply because it is the efficient use of capital.
One eternity later.
Now our position with TNT BTC is already 42.22%. It's time to sell our position. 100%.
You win.
We are trading on a smaller time frame, like 5 minutes, because parabolic price action, huge candlesticks that we saw on hourly time frame and daily time frame can only be traded on that 5-minute time frame. Plus, we have to consider the sentiment of the major pairs. If you are trading cryptocurrency for a long time, you will notice that on every upswing of the major pair, the altcoins tends to go up, and when the major pair starts to have a correction, major pair altcoin will also go down. So that's why we want to protect our profits, be fast on everything that we do, especially on our execution, so we don't end up giving back our profit into the market. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something from my trades, and see you on the next video.